Hello, our project is to market Philadelphia cream cheese spread in the French market. Our names are Sian Yang.
Olivia Davidson.
Jami Krannila and Madeline could not make it today.
To start off, we'll be talking regarding our environmental analysis. And to introduce our product is Philadelphia cream cheese spread. And as members of the Kraft Heinz Global Marketing Initiative, our plan is to introduce this product to European markets, specifically France. And although France already carries cream cheese from European brands, the product is either cubed or in traditional cream cheese packaging. Therefore, we want to introduce our more options varying in texture, such as whipped and other flavors such as strawberry and blueberry. Our goal is for our product to succeed in this new culture by studying various factors that can impact our entrance and profitability in the French market. Politically, the French government is like the US in the sense that it is a constitution. In France, they are called they follow the French constitution, and they require a separation of powers, including executive, legislative, and judicial branches. The judicial is ran by the prime minister and the president of the republic, and the prime minister is important because they represent the government and is responsible for the French Parliament. And France is also a part of the European Union, meaning that the government must abide by the orders, regulations, and treaty agreements. Economically, they are the economic force. They are the driving economic force of Europe. Their main economic drivers include cosmetic and luxury products, and their GDP is projected to be 2,920 US billion dollars in 2022. Although this is the case, taxation is also an issue when considering employing employers and producing their products outside of France, and importing it will be the cheapest option for us. Socially and culturally, they are known for their pastries, such as their croissants, macaroons, crepes, creme brulees, and more, but Philadelphia cream cheese spread is not common. Common cheese enjoyed in France are Camembert, Brie de Meun, Roquefort, and more. Although, and cheese is also enjoyed by keeping it to a small size portion on top of bread and is enough to get its own course that is commonly served after the main course. And as the French people say, it is quality over quantity. Therefore, a small platter of fine cheese can be enough for a social event that consists of a group of guests in France. Therefore, marketing cream cheese in France can be hard because it does not involve cream cheese in cooking such as it does in America, but instead makes the cheese their meal. Therefore, a small cheese can simply make one feel satisfied. And regarding technology, France is the highest usage of internet in the whole world. ADSL is a internet provided in internet cafes, and it is one of the world's leaders in technology after using a lot of resources on the research and development of it. Resources have now also been directed into health. Legally, France follows a European Union regulations to its food and agricultural imports. Before exporting to France, there may be a variety of inspections of the product along with the registration fees, inspection fees, and times required for evaluation. Implications to market due to use of hormones and antibiotics in food can also be processed. And Philadelphia does use antibiotics, but the law is specifically for GMOs made in France. Therefore, it is not required for exports from the US. And they also have the strictest label and product ingredients regulations. Environmentally and ecologically, rainfall is common, so is strong storms and hot temperatures. In the wintertime, it is temperate to cold, and there is heavy Mediterranean polluters, dumping nearly 12,000 tons of plastic per year. And regarding air quality, it is moderately unsafe due to the top polluters as automotive industries, food processing plants, and transportation. It is important to reduce plastic pollution and plastic use whenever possible in France. And what causes these flash floods is the heavy rain with economic loss. So therefore, because there is heavy rain, it causes flash floods, which leads to economic loss and loss of human life. So it is important to be aware of flood zones when planting warehouses and distribution centers. And therefore, Paris is working on to ban less clean vehicles and move toward alternative fuel vehicles.
And we head on to the variance of importance. Primary variables that most impact the success of our launch includes all legal, economic, and social factors. And when we enter a new geographical market with a culture difference in food type, taste, and overall gastronomy are all important factors. However, without abiding by policies around imported goods and other legal ramifications, our product plans will not reach the market. Researching, scheduling, and implementing these policies is crucial for long-term success. Economy of France, health of its supply and demand, current rate of inflation and taxes is crucial for product profitability. We find it most important to heavily research target market, current product substitutes, and average French outlook on food culture. Market entry strategy. And here's our SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, and something. Strengths. Well known for its bakery and desserts, such as crème brûlée, macarons, croissants, and more. Dessert market is famous enough that people will travel solely for the authentic taste. Cheese is also famous on its own, therefore bringing Philadelphia cream cheese would be fairly easy, and this can be a strength. Weaknesses, just like, well, we just listed strengths, there's also weaknesses. And although France is a country known for its bakery and dessert items, Philadelphia cream cheese may not be used for these cuisines. In the United States, cream cheese can be used for both meals and desserts, but in France, it is not that common for cream cheese to be a stable ingredient. This could cause Philadelphia cream cheese to be a weakness in France's market. And opportunities, as this product is a ready-to-go spreadable cheese on bread, bagels, and crackers, for example, it is really easy to just grab and bring with you wherever you go. And it is also useful for many different recipes, and we can also replace some existing recipes with our cheese. And we could be, if we got this used in famous restaurants, cafes, and bistros as a delectable food, it would be an important part of French cuisine and culture. And we also have threats, and these are, for example, other cheese brands, just as Lavache Cuillery, which is comparable to our Babybel soft cheese because it's produced by the same parent company, that is Bell. But Philadelphia has a softer texture and we can spread that easier. And a Carrefour, a major supermarket, they sell their own brand of spreadable cream cheese, and therefore we are unlikely to ever partner with Carrefour. And our mode of entry is a direct exportation of Philadelphia cream cheese spread is the chosen mode for our entry into France. And we will work with supermarkets that are already familiar to craft and with traditional Philadelphia cream cheese. Carrefour and A. Leclerc supermarkets are among the top used of almost 50% of French market, but well, one of these we likely can't use. Our plan is to export to popular stores such as, well, Leclerc. We are creating a successful and efficient distribution of the product, and that will be relied on our partnerships, suppliers, buyer distribution chains, shipping coordination, and delivery methods. And will differentiate packing for differentiation. And our potential partners would be a Leclerc hypermarket that holds the largest percent of French market share at 22% and is said to be the consumer's favorite retailer. It is French originated and a popular would be ideal to work with to get consumers to trust our brand since they're French originated. They have partnered with Coca-Cola, Sunvi, and InPost, for example. Another potential partner would be Brioche Basquier. They are a brand of biscuits that's toasted bread and mini toasts that are crackers. And that would be complementary to cream cheese, so we could sell with them. And they would assist our brand into adapting to the French culture. And they have partnered with Galaxy Desserts. That's a US company who specializes in pastries.
All right, now we're going to talk about our segmentation, targeting, and positioning strategy. So for segmentation, Philadelphia cream cheese is a food product that can be added to a dish for its taste and texture, but it also can be enjoyed as a snack. Can be for any demographic group consisting of different ages, ethnicities, and genders, etc. The main purchasers of Philadelphia cream cheese would be the adults, cooks of like households, restaurants, businesses. Men in France were more concerned with grocery shopping than women. 40% of French people went grocery shopping twice or go shopping 2 to 3 times a week. Because adults usually play the roles in like grocery shopping, they're the ones who have the last say of like what they're gonna buy. Because of consumer previous enjoyment of other cheeses and the intrigue of like trying new things, they should try our Philadelphia cream cheese because it's known for its significant taste and thickness. For our targeting strategy, differentiation would be the best way to enter the market, targeting several segments of the market with different offers. The main audience would be probably the middle class and like wealthier, families that respect food. Supermarkets that reach throughout the whole country would be ideal. Fromageries are the single biggest threat as they are specialized on cheese. Our positioning strategy is going to be Philadelphia having more unique characteristics due to being unknown to French consumers, how to use it and the benefits of using it for consumers, heavily saturated market, so needs to spark interest in locals and tourists. Advertising benefits, has vitamin A in it, vitamin B, fats, calories, and much more. There's no silver or gray colors on the packaging. We're going to use more tan and beige tones as they're like more aesthetically pleasing. And then the blue color on the Philadelphia cream cheese logo is acceptable, as is bright red. So red, white, and blue we would probably use on the packaging. And then like a vintage flair to the packaging, including embellishments, which I think is like the stamp, I think is what Madeline was talking about. I think she did this slide. So for our marketing mix strategy, we're going to talk about our branding and promotional strategy. So we're going to position Philadelphia cream cheese as a new product used to enhance already existing products. Value place is going to be on quality and flavor. Offering a budget product alternative with high-end quality and flavor. It's going to be convenient for all consumers. We're going to promote interest and demand with budget-friendly, high-quality, flavorful, and adaptive cheese product. Coupons will not be sustainable for long-term growth. And then information offered with each product purchase, including a recipe card, which I think is pretty common in the US. So, yeah. And then our pricing strategy is going to be the value of an item comes from the price compared to its quality. Pricing strategy is to keep the price low but keep quality high at the same time. We're going to start with a cost-based pricing. Also, so a container of like regular cream cheese in a little plastic container is going to be 3.25 euros, where a block of cream cheese will only be 2.08 euros. And then the lower price is going to make it possible to like pair with other products too. So our marketing channels and distribution and supply chains, we're going to do indirect marketing channels where our products will be moved through one or more intermediaries. We're going to employ merchant middlemen who will purchase our products for resale and then sell them to the market, and then sell to consumers. We're going to hire we'll hire grocery wholesale distributors and retailers to keep products flowing. We're going to use intensive distribution centers where we can distribute all products through as many wholesalers and retailers as possible. The products will be low price and convenient. Therefore, we have goals in appealing to many customers. Potential concerns that may arise are the loss of profits due to intensive marketing and lack of sales. Our strategic competitive advantage, we're going to use public relations, sponsorships, and sales promotions. And then we're going to enhance existing products. Marketing with an artisan bakery where we sell our products with bagels, I think will be kind of an easy way to sell Philadelphia cream cheese. And then initial entry through an artisan bakery will give an advantage and ease the entry. Yeah, that's our strategy for Philadelphia cream cheese. Thank you for watching.